This strategy I'm about to show you is going to change your entire trading history forever.
Everybody say they started from the bottom. Show me the bottom then. Show me where you started from. Cause this what the bottom look like for me. I remember getting laughed at. Now this shit ain't funny no more. It's crazy how life work.
Mine set back for a major comeback. I was on my ass, now I'm up a couple racks. Mine set back for a major comeback. I was on my ass, now I'm up a couple racks.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Mr. P. Now today guys, what I'm about to show you today is just going to change the trading game completely. What I'm about to show you, right? Now I'll be showing you an indicator actually named Dimension Z, right? Dimension Z. Now the thing guys is this, I didn't create this indicator from the scratch, right? Now a student actually sent me the indicator and I was even busy and things like that. So I was like, okay, when I was free, let me just check it out. And so I checked it out and I saw that this indicator actually has so much potential, but then there were just one or two things that are lacking from inside. So I decided to adjust some certain things and then we came up with Dimension Z just like that. Now guys, this particular indicator is actually just a beast. It's just a beast, right? Now, if you are new to this channel, just before we forget and before I'm too excited, if you are new to this channel, just remember to hit on the subscription button, hit on the notification bell, and also remember to share and like this video so more people can actually gain access to this video just like that. So in this place, we actually give out free robots and indicators that you can actually use to mine from the market crazily just like that. And they are always going to come for free and they never expire just like that. So we don't waste so much time talking. Let's check it out now guys. So first of all guys, we'll be looking at it on our synthetic indices first. We'll look at it on our synthetic indices, after which we'll also check it on our currency pairs, right? On our currency pairs like our Euro USD and the rest of them, and we'll also check on our stock indices like our US 30, our US 100, and we'll also try checking on our gold like that. But for the now, we'll just check on our indices, right? We'll just be using volatility 75. Every other thing, they work exactly the same on synthetic indices. So we'll just be using volatility 75 as an example. We can keep going through all the charts just to save time, so we can also check other charts, right? So we can also check our Forex pair and stock indices and the rest of them. Okay, now for our synthetic indices, volatility 75 as the example. Now guys, as we go on, remember this particular indicator is not on the website now. It will drop on the website just 3 days from now, please. So don't type down there on the comment section that the indicator is not available, this trading system is not available on the website now. Please, it will be available on the website just 3 days from now. So let's check it out now guys. Now what I need to do first of all is this. I just need to check my trend, right? That's the first thing I need to do. Immediately as I just open the chart, even before placing the indicator, I just need to check my trend. Right now, if it's on a downtrend, it means I want to take sells only. If it's on an uptrend, it means I want to take buys only. Now, you download this indicator in a zip format, of course. Now, you unzip it first right now. You can actually unzip it using any unzipping application, right? Like your WinRAR, I always suggest WinRAR because it doesn't distort your file and things like that. Now, after taking it, you just simply copy the files. I'm trying to show you how to install it now. You copy the files, you go under your files, you go under your open data folder, right? You go under your open data folder, and then you go under your MQL5, and then you paste it under your indicators. You see your indicators, you paste it under your indicators there. After doing that, you can close this, you can close the MT5 and the rest of them, and then you start it up again. Now, by the time you start it up again, you can just simply go under your inserts, you go under your indicators, and then you can go under your custom. If you go under your custom there, you should find the indicator there, right? You should find Dimension Z indicator. Now you just simply install it. Now when you install it, you should be having something like this, So let's see something that is more recent. What's actually happening right now as we're talking, which is this, right? This is actually what's happening now. So what do? I just simply wait. I wait for this to push down like this, normal. Right now, what I'm waiting for it to do now is push back up and cross what I'm already having here. You see what I'm having? It crosses it, right? It comes and crosses this, my previous arrow that is here. You can see it, right? Now, immediately after this happens, what I'm waiting for is for it to come back. I'm waiting for it to come back to this place now, for it to come back to this line, right? For it to come back to this line. Okay, let me just try doing that. Cool. I'm waiting for it to come back to this line, something like this, right? I'm trying to use something more recent. I'm waiting for it to come back to hit this line. When it hits this line, I just start stocking enough buys as possible. Just enough buys, right? Because after hitting this line, it will just play around the spot, maybe at around the spot, and just shoot up like this. It will just start shooting up, right? Sometimes it won't shoot up too much, of course, but most times it will just shoot up so much like that, right? It will just shoot up. Now, what I just showed you, let's look at it in real life. Right now, what I just showed you. Now, you can actually see it. Now, let's look for a place where that setup actually happened nicely. Let's look for a place. So good. You can actually see this right now. We're actually having this area. It went up and came down, right? It came down and broke it, right? Came down, broke it. Now, what I'm waiting for now is what? I'm waiting for it to come back to this spot, right? For it to come back to this spot and hit this spot, this exact spot. Now, it broke, came down like this, after which you can see it went back up again. You can see it and went to touch the line. Remember, I placed it on this base. This is the base I placed it, right? I placed it on that base. Let's place it back there, right? I placed it on that base. Now it broke below it. Now I'm waiting for it to come back to touch it. It did that stuff instantly. Immediately as I touched it, I've gone into sales. Right, I've gone into sales, right? I've gone into sales. Now, you can see what the sales actually brought. It started dropping down crazily just like that. You can see the way it dropped down at this particular spot. After touching it, it started dropping down instantly just like this. Instantly just like that. You can see it, right? It's just height waist, guys. It's just height waist. Let's look for another setup. Let's just look for another setup. Now, this particular spot also, same thing happened. It's actually pushed below like this. I'm just waiting for it now to push above this, right? But it didn't push above it, so that's not a formation. It didn't push above it, right? Now for this particular one, good. You can actually see this, right? Now this particular one actually got formed at this spot. This one actually got formed at this particular spot. You can see it. It got formed. Let me put it at the exact base. I want it to be at the base. Cool. So it's at the base now. Now it got formed at this particular spot. Now it dropped down. I'm waiting for it to break. Did it break? No, it didn't. So I'm still relaxed. Now finally it came and broke. Now what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for it to come back to this level. I don't care where it does, when it goes back to that level. Today or tomorrow or later in the day or in a few hours, I'm just waiting for it to come back to this level. Now, it came to this spot. It didn't really touch it, so I'm still waiting. Remember, trading is patience. And finally, it came and touched it. It played around like I told you before. It usually play around. It played around, and after that, you can see what happened. Immediately as, okay, this is what I wanted to drag. Okay, cool. It played around. After playing around, what did you notice happened? Boom, it shuts down instantly. It's just, guys, this trading system is a beast. This system is a beast. This system is just a beast. I don't want us to spend so much time on synthetic, so let's also just look at our Forex, Forex pairs here, just like that. So this is actually a Euro USD right now. What I'm expecting this to do now, it broke down. I'm expecting it to push up above this, but it didn't. You can see it created another one. It didn't. It hasn't, right? It hasn't created any formation. There's no formation here. But good. Look at the spot, guys. Look at the spot. Now, this was actually created. Okay, let me not remove that. This was actually created. You can see it. Boom. It actually got created at this particular spot. Now, what am I expecting it to do? Now, the thing about Forex pairs is that usually because of the volatility of the market due to news and some other things, it can push above it crazily sometimes before dropping. An example is this. So what I'm waiting for is to go look for my previous, maybe my previous high before that, which would be around the spot. It's roughly around the spot, just like that. You can see just something like this, right? We can just simply place our stop loss just roughly around that spot. So that's our previous high right now. We just simply place it there, and then we can stock in our sell position. Remember, look at it, guys. It's same thing. It came, it broke below it. You can see it, it broke below it. After which, what I'm expecting it to do now is to go back to the line. If it actually went back to the line, even so early at this particular spot, but it just kept playing around, it wouldn't have hit a stop loss before pushing down. And you saw that. Now it pushed down and just kept dropping down just like that. Guys, this particular stuff is actually a beast. This system is actually a beast. Look for something else that we can use. Okay, we can actually use this, right? We can actually use this. Now you can actually see it actually got created here. Now I'm waiting for it to break this and go up. Now it didn't break around the spot. and finally it broke. So let's actually draw that. Let's just draw that quickly, right? Now this will be the last, then we'll check our stock indices. You see, it actually broke finally at this spot. Now what am I expecting it to do? I'm expecting it to go back down to hit it, right? Now it went back down, hit it, but then now I'm looking at my previous low, right? Now I'm looking at my previous low to actually place my stop loss. So let's try using this now to place our stop loss. So let's just assume this was our previous low, or we can even use okay, to be safer, let's actually just use around the spot, right? Around the spot as a previous low. Right now, let's actually just use that particular stuff there. It would have played around, came back to the level again at about this spot, right? Where was that? At about this spot, and then would have gone in on some nice buys. Now it would have almost hit our stop loss. Now remember, guys, this stuff can also hit our stop loss. It's just that on our previous lows, it has not hit, even when we tried reducing the low so much and reducing the stop loss so much. It still didn't hit it, right? It still didn't hit it. But sometimes it can hit, guys. Even when you use the previous low or the previous high, it can still hit your stop loss. It's also, the fact it's not hitting now doesn't mean it's not possible to hit. It can also hit, guys. So that's just it. After that, boom, you can actually see it actually just pushed up nicely like that. So if we check for, let's just check on our US 13 and we're done. Let's just check for our US 30. Remember, this stuff has to be on a 1 hour time frame. It has to be on a 1 hour time frame, guys. Don't forget that. It has to be on a 1 hour time frame. So if we check it on our US 30, it's just same thing also, guys. Just same thing. You can actually see it. It actually broke. We're actually having a buy formation here. So it pushed and then it broke a buy formation here. Now, all I'm expecting this stuff to do now is this. Remember, this has not formed. I just simply come here and just put this. All I'm expecting this stuff to do now is play around, come to this level. Immediately it gets to this level, I simply stock in enough sales as possible. I go to my previous high, which was actually around this particular spot, and just placing my what they call it now, my stop loss here, right? If that stop loss is too high, you can try dropping it a bit, but this was your previous high. But if it's too high based on your capital, you can actually drop it to something like this and just place your stop loss, placing your trade just like that. Basically, that's just how this particular stuff actually works, guys. So guys, now I've just been able to show you how dimension Z actually works. Now guys, the fact that we weren't able to see a place where it hit our stop loss doesn't mean that it's not possible to hit our stop loss, right? I always mention this stuff. But then, guys, this particular trading system is actually just a beast. I think I'll create a separate video. I'll create a separate video of when my students were actually using this particular indicator to pick up to like 10, 20K from a single entry, just one entry. I think that was on US 100 or US 30 or so. From one single entry. Another one used step index and picked up to like 25K from, I think I'm going to create a separate video for that. I'm just going to create a separate video for that. But then we're actually giving this particular stuff out complete for free, just like that, guys. You're not paying a dime for it, guys. So if you actually want to access this, just remember to subscribe on the YouTube channel, and then just go on mrpfx.com, right? Just go on mrpfx.com, go on that free indicators there. You should actually just find it there. Remember, it will be on the website just 3 days from now. So that's just how this particular stuff actually goes, guys. So if you're new to this channel, just remember to hit the subscription button, hit the like button, and also remember to share, like this video, so more people can actually gain access to this video just like that. So that's just how this particular stuff goes, guys. So bye for me, guys. I'm Mr. P, guys. Peace.